Alert! This is a tech episode. This episode is about new gadgets and toys that I'm using to help facilitate not only all my interviewing and testimonial work and interview work, but I've taken some of that gear and I'm like, I gotta start using this for my lives, for my podcasts that I record when I'm out walking. That's what this episode is all about. Take a listen and enjoy.
You know when someone is selling from stage and at the end the audience gets up and rushes to the back of the room to buy? That's a table rush. My name is Mischa Z, and the Table Rush Talk Show is all about bringing you the tools, strategies, and tactics that you can use to grow your audience and inspire them to buy.
Right. I hope you got the alert. This is a tech episode. So one of the things that I love and one of the things that my customers love about me is that I'm a bit of a techie. Nothing crazy, but I love the tech. I love breaking out the tech, especially when it comes to interviewing people and doing those sorts of things. And I like to use tech that is light, compact, mega functional, easy to use. You can bust it out on the fly, stuff like that. Much of it is prosumer grade. So you've got your pro gear, which is, the high-end stuff that the pros use. I would consider myself a pro. I'm all about functionality, streamlined, easy to use. Let's get that content. And, you've got consumer grade, which is like, the $50 microphone on Amazon that's super sufficient in many cases, perhaps even most cases. But then you got the prosumer grade, which is somewhere in between, which is higher end quality, but still made to be super functional. So one of the things I love is the Wireless Go 2. The Rode Wireless Go 2. It's a wireless mic. It's actually two wireless mics that beam to one receiver, and you can plug the receiver into your computer. You can plug the receiver into your iPhone, into your Android phone. You actually don't even need to plug it into anything. You could literally point your phone at somebody, put the mics on the people, not connect it, and the little mic transceivers that beam from the mic that's in your back pocket. Well, technically there's a lapel mic plugged into it. All right, let's see, where am I going with this? I should probably have a script. But basically, this Wireless Go 2 mic, the mic can actually clip right to your shirt, your sweater, your sports bra if you're a yoga girl or whatever, and it's got a more than sufficient microphone. And then that microphone beams to the receiver. And so the receiver, these things are all tiny too. Like the mic is an 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches square, half a centimeter thick, they're kind of sexy looking. I'm gonna say it, they're kind of sexy looking. I like the sexy looking tech, I'll be real. But if you wanna level up the mic part, so there's two mics that beam to a receiver. And you can plug the receiver into your iPhone, into your computer, your Android phone, and it will sync if you have all the right cords, the right cord, connector cord. It will sync with your video, so you don't have to do any post-production. But the other thing the little mics do, the little boxes, is they record directly onto the box, the soundtrack. So you can, in post-production, take the sound off of the little box, the transmitter, the mic/transmitter, and sync up the mic with the video and post-production. And you've got 2 tracks to work with. And there's other functionality, which stereo, mono, all these things I'll save for another day, but it all works super easy out of the box. So if you want to level up the sound quality, you can plug a lapel mic into the little into the mic box, the transceiver. And so instead of putting the transceiver mic on your sports bra clipped on there, you plug the lapel mic into it, put the lapel mic, high quality lapel mic, I believe, I can't remember what mine are called right now, they're like DAPs or something like that. They're amazing, they sound great. So you plug that into your little transceiver, put the transceiver on your belt or in your back pocket, your front pocket, wherever you want, and you've got a wireless mic that can beam to your phone or your computer because you plug the receiver into it. Or if you literally forgot to plug the receiver into it, it's recording all the sound, 2 mics, and you can post-production sync it up. So I've been using this a ton in all sorts of applications. Mobile, interviews, where I'll put them on mic stands, and super cool. It's like literally like a news interview almost, or like a old school TV interview, or like a sportscast interview, and super fun. So I use them all the time. I've taken them to Ireland. I've taken them to Mexico a couple times. I've taken them to different states. Like, these things have flown literally around the world with me. So what's the point of this? I've got this great, amazing tech, and I'm committed currently. I'm thinking, hey, I'm going to do more Facebook Lives. I want to do more Facebook Lives, but I really want to be able to use my wireless Go 2 with Facebook Lives or live streaming, right? You can actually record something and then use, what are some of the names of the live streaming software? So it streams it as though it's live, and you can do stream to multiple platforms. So you could literally record a video, put it in the soft StreamYard's one of them. Put it in your StreamYard software. What's the other one? Pigeon, which I know the guy who's got the Pigeon streaming software. His name's Brandon. Super cool dude. So I'm actually about to start using that software. Again, I wish I could remember the name of it, but just trust me. So anyway, the connections can be fickle. The wireless mics and the connections that work with Facebook Live can be fickle. Like, you can plug in a mic, and actually not even wireless mics, any mic, any external mic that you plug in into your phone or your computer. If you're going to go on Facebook Live, for example, you need to test and make sure it works. So I got it dialed in. So you've got the Rode Wireless Go 2, and then you need the little adapter cord. I don't know what it's called, but it's got a gray, it's like a 4 tip ring sleeve on the one end, and it's got a black 3 ring tip on the black end. You can get the Rode one, or you can get the aftermarket one. In this case, I got the aftermarket one, and then it plugs into the headphone to lightning adapter. So that's what I sorted out. So one of the big points of this episode, if you would like to go wireless into Facebook Live, because I'm walking all the time, I'm recording episodes all the time, it would be fun to have a wireless mic, a lapel mic on, that would free up that would free me up to do a lot of things where I was using and still use the Shure MV88 mic a lot. Thing with the Shure MV88 is that, you know, you're plugging it into your phone. It's super functional, super easy, but you got to be talking at the mic, right? And then the phone has to be held up in effect in arm's length. I mean, it can be closer than arm's length, but you get what I'm saying. You can't just set your phone down, walk away from it, or it limits you. Where when you got a lapel mic on, man, a wireless lapel mic, that frees up a lot of stuff. So Rode Wireless Go 2 to little red cord that's got like the accordion coils in between it. It's like a 6 to 10 inch cord. It's got a gray end on the one end, which is like a 4-sleeve tip ring, which is basically just looks like a headphone jack. And on the other end, it's got the black headphone jack, 3-tip ring. It plugs into your headphone jack to Lightning adapter for your iPhone. You know, it's that like 3-inch little adapter. And now you can stream audio wirelessly, and audio and video, which is amazing. And so I was like, I gotta start using this when I record my podcast episodes. So it's super cool as I'm recording podcast episodes. Oh, and I put pop sockets on it too. So the little receiver that you plug into your phone, if anybody doesn't know what a pop socket is. So on the iPhone 14 Pro, the 13 Pro, probably on the 12s, doesn't even need to be the Pro, but you have the magnets on these phones now, so you can slap the magnetic pop socket on the back, and so you can take that pop socket on and off super easily, which adds a ton of functionality to your phone. So it's easier to carry, you don't drop it, you can pop the pop socket off super easy, and then put your phone in stands and brackets and holders. So I put one of the, I guess you'd call it the female pop sockets that you would like put on the wall so you could hang your phone on it. I put one of those on the Wireless Go 2 receiver so that now that I'm walking, I can just connect it. I just slide my pop socket on the phone into it. So super cool, super transportable. But one last super fun thing is that now that I'm wireless and I'm doing audio for my podcasts, I don't have to hold the phone up and in front of my face with the microphone. I can just let my arm dangle, whatever. People look at me, think I'm crazy because I'm talking to myself if they don't see my lapel mic. And I'm going to end with this, which is super funny. I have such the habit of talking with the Shure MV88, where I've got the phone held up at, you know, eye level or close to it, and the microphone pointed at me, that I still have the habit of doing that even when I don't need to. So there you go, people. If you want to have some fun with some tech, if you want to be able to stream wirelessly, super easily, relatively inexpensively with good quality prosumer products, get yourself a Wireless Go 2. You're going to need an SC15 cord, and I believe it's their SC19. The SC15 is a shorter version. The SC19 is a longer version. That's got the Lightning adapter on it. So you actually can just plug that straight in. You don't need any of the other adapters. But if you want to wirelessly stream to Facebook, you need the little red dongle and the headphone to Lightning adapter. There you go. Enjoy your day. Buy yourself some fun tech toys. Have fun out there. And yeah, we'll call it good.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Table Rush Talk Show. For resources to help you sell your stuff, go to belove.media/resources. That's belove.media/resources. And be sure to subscribe, comment, 5-star, and share. Thank you again for listening.